Hi everybody, this is Captain Mark Wright. I'm going to demonstrate a couple techniques for using a cast net. This technique is a little bit unique. I've only seen it taught by a couple of other people in the course of my life. And the best thing about this, guys, is you're not going to put any part of the lead line in your mouth. So before we actually throw the net, let me teach you how to load the net. I'm going to start with the most basic of operations here, guys. It's gathering up your line, the rope that's attached between your wrist and the cast net itself. Most people coil the rope. Coiling the rope tends to lead to tangles, and I do not coil. What I do is take a series of little bends in the line, let it run through the thumb and first finger, and just grab it in sections, guys. Try to make it fairly uniform. Simple, very simple. Next thing we're going to do is load the net. By loading the net, people, I mean you bring it up taut. You notice I've got about a 2.5 foot section there between my left hand and right. I'm going to drop my right hand and gather it back up where my left hand is. So about 2.5 foot is dangling there. This is an 8-foot net. There's nothing special about it, except it's heavy. Next thing I'm going to do is grab the net below my right hand. Alright, here's what is a little bit difficult to learn about this. If you can see my index finger, I have divided the net into two roughly 50% halves. Everything on my right of my finger I'm going to grab in my right hand. So far, everything's in my right hand. It's going to stay that way. There, 50% of the webbing is in my right hand. In my left hand, and this is going to get complicated, I am going to put a funny little twist in the net, guys. What I'm doing is pushing down, sticking my fingers out of my right hand, and turning the net back. And we'll get a close-up of that in a little while. What that does is it gets the net a little springs to open up a little easier on its own. Next thing we'll do is we'll grab a lead on the outside of the lead line, right in the center, and again, it goes under the right thumb. Everything is in my right hand so far. I'm going to grab another lead about an arm's length away. You guys can probably now see that the lead line is slightly off level. Half of it is a little higher than the other half of the leads. This is the proper load for this particular method. Now to throw this net and to make it open is really no more than taking your left hand that has nothing but the lead line and keeping that stretching net tight. You are going to go across your body right to left, and at the appropriate time you turn loose of your right hand with just a little spin in the wrist. A near perfect circle. We're going to highlight just a little bit about the cast net demonstration I just did. I wanted to point out there's a couple reasons why I appreciate this technique more than several of the others that are out there. A, you'll notice my wet is from me, it's sweat. It's not from hanging a wet cast net across my chest. When you load a net the typical way, a right-handed person will guide the net across his left part of the body, and the net actually rests right up against your chest. And they throw this way. So as that net sits there, not only do you get dirty and wet and whatnot, but if you're wearing a button shirt like most of us do, the buttons may get caught. So the two biggest advantages to my technique is A, no part of the net ever hits my mouth. I do not have to grab a lead line and hold on to it. Remember to open my mouth and not jerk my teeth out. I don't have the slime, the dirt, the possibility of getting an amoeba in my body from the nasty bottoms of the river muck. And then also by throwing off my right side for a right-handed person, that net never touches me. It stays here on my right. It doesn't come across any part of my body as I execute that turn. And those are the two biggest advantages I can think of for the method I just taught. I hope you like it. I hope you learn it.